Now, welcome to the Southern Zone Secondary Schools rugby semi-finals here at Laudala Bay at the Burkest Ground and Bidesi as well. And this time it is Nasinu taking on Marist in the under-16 semi-final. Nasinu to start things off in this match. For Marist, watch out for Blanchard flanker Emani Ndaveta and number 8 Epeli Roseru Vakula, as well as Aliki Temo, the Nipi halfback, and Kata Mudunambitu at fly half for Marist Brothers High School. Nasinu to try and start things off in this one. We're still waiting for the officials to give the okay. So, yes, all good to go. Referee says yes, we'll start off this match. Daveta waits for it now. Is this Temo? No, that is the outside center. Penny Savo takes on the defense early in the game. Daveta waits for it, then Kata Mudunambitu at the back. Puts it through the boot. Conditions not good. Penalty to Nasinu early in this game. Players were on the offside line. Early opportunity for Nasinu to register the first points. And yes, so they'll call in their fly half. Nasinu, a penalty. Well, Kata Mudunambitu puts it through the boot, the fly half for Marist, but then all his players were well way offside. So now Nasinu presented with an opportunity to try and register their first points in this one. Under 16 semi-final Southern Zone Secondary Schools Rugby. With the headgear as the fly half comes forward, drills it slowly in as it goes. So 3 points to nil. Nasinu leading Marist. 3 points to nil in this under 16 semi-final in the Southern Zone competition. Now Kata Mudunambitu to try and restart things here. 3 points to nil. Nasinu leading. Heavy conditions here despite the rain has faded out, but the ground conditions are still heavy. Now Mudunambitu to restart things in this one. The kick again, not a good one. That was due to the conditions. Picked up by Nasinu on the halfway mark. They set it up. Counter-ruck is there from Marist. Retained possession. Out it comes again. Emani. Pass, not a good one. Not connecting conditions. Favoring Nasinu at the moment. Marist picking up the ball inside their own territory. Aliki, now that's Kata Mudunambitu. Roseru Vakula taken down, and the defense in his own territory now. Temo finds territory on the halfway mark. Slippery conditions. They will have to play smart. Now that comes again. Mudunambitu there in defense. Roseru Vakula comes in to assist. Kick, not a good one by Nasinu, but then finds his teammates there on that far touchline side. And it comes again. Nasinu trying to regain possession. Good defense there from Lepani Mbavai, but the referee says penalty again to Nasinu. As I've said, conditions have certainly played a major part in this one. Nasinu with another penalty. Good touch finder there from Nasinu. 3 points to nil. Nasinu on the upper hand at the moment. Line out on the 10-meter line, midway 22-meter line inside Marist territory. Again, another attacking opportunity presented to Nasinu. Leading at the moment, 3 points to lead. Line out was not a good one, but collected again. Is it Nasinu? No. Emani brings it out. There's no one there. So the referee says we'll go back to the knock-on. No answer at the moment from Marist to the conditions. They will have to adjust if they are to be in this game. Defensive scrum for Marist. Aliki Temo to fit into the scrum. Roseru Wakula waits for it at the back of the scrum. Will Temo use him, or will Katamudu Nambitu clear this out for Marist? Temo fits into the scrum. Penalty to Marist taken quickly by Emani. Emani Ndaveta wants to take it quickly, but the referee says, well, come back for the penalty. So a relief for Marist, and Ryan Moko, the fullback, will come in to try and clear this one away. Moko couldn't find touch, but yes, the ball went out of play. So line out to Marist. Now Emani brings his troops together, the forwards. Well, they have to adjust, as I've said. It's heavy conditions here. The ground is not suitable for a free and flare style of game, but it would certainly fit if Marist play to the forwards and try and get in the heavy artillery. And in this case, it is none other than Roseru Wakula and Emani Ndaveta. Now here's it, Emani to Roseru Wakula, mistimed that pass, and they knocked it on. So again, another scrum for Nasinu inside Marist territory. Nasinu to fit into the scrum. Good work in the scrum by Marist, but Nasinu managed to clear it away. Good work, there's no one at the back, there's space, and the fullback for Nasinu is running after it. Did he pick it up? He knocked it on in the process. Yes, he knocked it on. Well, unfortunately for Nasinu, a lucky escape from Marist. If not, the fullback for Nasinu, who chased onto that kick, would have picked it up and dived over for their first try and could have well extended their lead as well. Defensive scrum for Marist. Aliki Temo to fit into the scrum. 3 points to nil. Nasinu still leading. And it comes Roseru Wakula, powerful run, takes 3 defenders to bring him down. Ball is there presented. Temo looks for it. Ryan Moko puts it high. The chase is there. Nasinu knocked it on, but Marist again tries to regather possession. Nasinu again, no one at the back. Katamutu Nambitu tries to go back, picks up that ball. Defense was there. But penalty, good work by Kata Mudunambitu, racing back to collect that one. And in these heavy conditions, Mudunambitu certainly did well to cover for that one, as there was no one at the back for Marist. Daveta finds touch just a few meters away from the 10-meter mark. Still inside Marist territory. Wakilao, the hooker, to throw into the line out. Climbing high, that is Jersey number 5, Ilisoni Saula. Now Rosero Wakula and Daveta linking up well in the midfield. 3 players taking him to bring him down is Rosero Wakula. Temo brings it away and picked up by the inside center Lepani Mbawai. Again another penalty to Marist. Penalty to Marist. Slowly Marist comes back in this one. Now Daveta. Out it comes. Mbawai caught in the tackle. Temo is there. Daveta in as first receiver. Ilisoni Saula. Out it comes again from Temo. Mudunambitu. Rosero Wakula. There's numbers out wide. Chikotani Davalevu. Temo again. Mudunambitu. Wakilao the hooker. Spins in the tackle. Still out from Temo. Daveta is there. Picks it up off the ground. Temo looks for possession. Goes to the blind side. Now that's Wakilao the hooker. Tries to offload in the tackle. Still Marist with possession. On to the blind side they go. Is that Ryan Moko? And it comes again. Kilioni Tambakuro runs straight, 3 players to take him down. Temo retains possession, dummies his way through the defense, but again the defense is there. Ball is presented again. Nemani is there now. Moko puts it through the boot, but the referee says we'll come back for the penalty. We'll come back to the penalty. Good continuity now. Marist looking for ways to get back into the game, and certainly they have provided that much needed spark, and they have certainly adjusted to the heavy foot conditions here at Laudala Bay. This is the biggest ground 2. Still undecided. Now Wakilao the hooker with the ball. He takes it, runs straight. Wakilao. Is that Wakilao or Rosero Wakula? Now that's Wakilao. Emani Daveta brings in Rosero Wakula. Wakula goes over. Rosero Wakula, the number 8, scoring the first try for Marist. So 5 points to 3. Well, as I've said, if Marist had to adjust to the heavy conditions here, it is going to bring in their heavy artillery with the likes of Emani Daveta and Rosero Wakula. And in that case, Daveta linking up well with Rosero Wakula, the number 8, drags 4 players with him over the try line and gives Marist the lead. 5 points to 3 with the conversion to come from Ryan Moko. Moko to come in with the conversion. With a strong wind blowing against him, it's over, so 7 points to 3. With the try from Rosero Wakula, the number 8, Ratu Epeli Rosero Wakula, Marist have taken the lead to 7 points to 3. That was well coordinated at the base of the rack from Aleki Temo. Quick retention of the ball, bringing in the heavy forwards. And in that case, it was a Peli Roseru Bakula who dived over for their first try. Marist leading 7 points to nil. Nasinu again with the restart. Now that is Mbavai, the inside center. He runs straight, presented well. Temo again there. Now he puts it to the boot, but then the kick was touchdown again. Is it there? No, penalty. Penalty to Nasinu. Holding on, says the referee. Well, Mbavai was isolated. Temo tries to do the box kick from the base of that ruck, but then the kick was touched down. Nasinu quickly pounced on that loose ball, and the penalty now for Nasinu with the fly half try and kicked his second penalty. 7 points to 3. Marist leading in this under-16 semi-final of the Southern Zone Secondary Schools rugby competition. Nasinu will try and reduce the deficit to only a point if this one goes through. He was successful with his first attempt. Now comes in with the second one. It hits the crossbar. Now Roseru Bakula is there to try and clean it up for Marist. They retain the ball well. Numbers out wide. And coming back in field is that Emani Ndaveta. Ball retention is good. 5 meters away from their try line. Now Moko clears it away, but fell short of the Nasinu players that is there. They picked it up. Run back into the Marist Brothers High School's territory. Ball is there. Nasinu. Out it comes. Numbers out wide. That was a late hit. Again, Nasinu with possession. Takes on the defense. Coming back in field. Tries to get back on his feet. Still Nasinu with possession, but the referee says will come back for the penalty. No advantage. Now quickly taken by Nasinu. Still trailing 7 points to 3. Ball retention is good. Marist trying the counter ruck but couldn't do it. Ball is there for Nasinu. The halfback looks for possession. Now it comes again. Nasinu runs back onto the heavy traffic. Taken down in the tackle. The defense is there from Temo as well as Emani and Roseru Bakula. Nasinu again playing it slowly. Now it comes again. A high one. Falls on the trial and it went out of the full. So the referee will bring them back. A scrum it will be to Marist to where the kick was taken from. Scrum right on the 10-meter mark. Now Roseru Bakula, the try scorer, looks at the defense. Mbavai offloads in the tackle. There's numbers out wide. Now ball retention is good. Temo looks for possession. Modunambitu Ndaveta comes back in field, runs straight. Ball went loose, now picked up again by Marist. They retained it well. Temo again, now Wakilau. He's a strong player, Semi Wakilau. Takes it to the halfway mark. Aliki Temo again, Ndaveta. He runs straight, bumps off a tackler. Now Roseru Bakula and Ndaveta walking in tandem. Now picked up by Mba via the inside center. takes on the defense. Roseru Vakula is there. Daveta looks for possession. The ball knocked backwards. Play on, says the referee, right on the halfway mark. Well, that was a dangerous tackle. So a player is down at the moment for Nasinu. That was a dangerous tackle. That could be a direct red card to the fullback Brian Moko. The open side flanker, the captain, has been called in as well. Chikotani Davalevu. What will be the decision from the referee? 7 points to 3. Marist leading in this one. So, won't be a card. I'm surprised with that one. Now Nasinu takes it quickly. Well, that was a penalty. Well, no one is there for Marist, but they managed to scramble at the back. Penalty to Marist. They've taken it quickly deep inside their own territory, retaining the ball. Temo is there. Miss out on Wakilau. Mudunambitu puts it through the boot. He's there as well again to provide the cover in defense. Ball went out wide for Nasinu. They flick it back on the inside. So now a penalty to Nasinu. Taken quickly by Nasinu. They set it up well on the 22-meter line. Goes back to the blind side. Defense is there for Marist. They've turned it over. Good work. Is there a man in the better? They bring it back in field. Set it up well. Temo, the halfback. Aliki Temo. Now Wakilau. A cutout pass. Bumps up the defense. There is the fly half. There is Selasa Naidengu. Temo again there. Roseru Vakula. Wakilau the hooker. Get it back to Roseru Vakula. Set it up well. Katamudu Nambitu. Kilioni. Numbers is there on the breakdown. Now Temo again. Flicks it out to the open. A man in the Veta. Run straight. Now Temo again. Again trying the box kick, but not working well for Aliki Temo. Penalty to Nasinu. Not on his feet. Now taken quickly by Nasinu. Wakilau is there in defense. Nasinu tries to flick it out, but they've been bundled to touch. So out it goes, and it will be a defensive line out for Marist. It will be a defensive throw for Marist. Now Semi Wakilau, the hooker, to throw into the line out. 7 points to 3. Marist still leading Nasinu. The first half of the under-16 semi-final in the Southern Zone secondary school competition. Now Aliki Temo flex it at the back. Nasinu undecided, brings it back in field. No one is there. Temo tries to come in with the defense. Nasinu on attack. They set it up well. 10 meters away from the try line. They have numbers out wide. That was a forward pass. Unfortunately for Nasinu, there was numbers out wide, but the pass couldn't stick to the players out wide, so the ball went forward. Defensive scrum for Marist. Aliki Temo, the halfback, he will have to improve in his game, and how he has been excellent in ball retention, quickly coming off the ruck, but at times he has to work on his decision making. He has been excellent as well in giving front football to his heavy artillery, strong and powerful runners of Epeli, Roseru Bakula and Emani Ndaveta at blindside flanker. Demo to try and fit into the scrum. Now Ndaveta works on the short side. Marist flicks it back in field. Ryan Moko with possession tries again a cutout pass. Penalty to Marist. Penalty to Marist. Well, late hit, a late tackle on one of the Marist players. Now they've given the ball to Wakilau. 5 meters away from their try line. Wakilau spins out in the tackle. Temo again. Daveta there on the blind side. They dropped it. Now line out. Right on the 22-meter line. Line out right on the 22-meter line. So, Semi Wakilau. Semi Wakilau throw into the line out. The ball not straight. Ball not straight in the line out. Not straight in the line out. Nasinu opting for the scrum. Nasinu will try and throw into the scrum, a defensive scrum for Nasinu. Seven points to 3. Marist leading Nasinu in this under-16 Southern Zone semi-final. So that's the hooter for the half-time. Defensive scrum for Nasinu. Good work in the scrum by Nasinu. Again, we'll have to come back for the scrum, says the referee. Nasinu will try and fit into the scrum again. So last play in this first half, Marist leading 7 points to 3. Good work in the scrum by Marist. They retained it, Nasinu, putting it to the boot. Now defense is there. Again, Nasinu right on the halfway mark. retaining the ball well. Strong defense by Marist. Again, Temo waits for it at the back. Brings it back in field. This might be the last play. Yes, says the referee. And as that happens, the referee says, we'll take a break. Marist leading Nasinu 7 points to 3. To the start of the second half, it's still Marist leading in this under-16 semi-final in the Southern Zone Secondary School rugby competition, leading Nasinu by 7 points to 3. Ryan Moko, the fullback, to restart things for Marist. Ryan Moko with possession. Now, this time it's Emani Ndaveta. Now that's Moko with the start of the second half. Nasinu lets it roll inside their own territory, but they manage to pick it up, finding space. Penalty to Marist. Now taken quickly by the outside centre, Penny Savo, but the referee will call them back. Now Ndaveta, good touch finder from Emani Ndaveta, trying to lay the platform early for Marist, as they will try and have an advantage of again scoring the first try in this second half. 7 points to 3. Marist leading Nasinu. Wakilau to throw into the lineout. A good throw by Wakilau. He picks it up again at the back of that lineout. Did he lose the ball? Nasinu with possession. So penalty to Nasinu. Again, they take it quickly. The player was in an offside position. That was lucky. Marist, they were lucky. Now taken by Nasinu again, putting their bodies on the line. They retain the ball well, but still inside their own territory. Nasinu, numbers out wide, trying to scramble on attack, but the defense is also there for Marist. Nasinu, 10 meters away from the halfway mark. Head down, goes into the tackle. Still Nasinu, but made in a strong defense. Again. Nasinu. The referee says we'll come back for the penalty. Now taken quickly. Out wide. Wakilau there. So penalty to Nasinu. Again Nasinu takes on the defense. Defense is there from Marist and Emani Ndaveta. Nasinu retaining the ball well. Numbers there. They're playing it close. Trying to suck in the defense from Marist. Again, they play it on the short side. Spinning in the tackle. Strong defense showed by Marist. And in that case, it was Apete Matanisinga. Brings it back in field. Now they've gone past the halfway mark. Defense also standing tall for Marist. Nasinu again spins it out in the open. Ducks under the tackle. Still Nasinu offload that off the ground. They retain the ball well. Working on the short side again. Good run by Nasinu. Strong work in defense. Penalty again to Nasinu. Another penalty to Nasinu. And this time the number 8 is being called up. Ratuyepeli Roseruvakula. So Roseruvakula has been warned by the referee, but then taken quickly. Now look at them. Gutsy effort from Nasinu. Now in Marist territory, right on the 22-meter line. Nasinu is still there with territory. And it comes again. Strong tackle from Marist. Picked up again by Nasinu. They will not back down. Picked up Nasinu. 5 meters away from the try line. Another penalty to Nasinu. So another penalty to Nasinu. Taken down, held up, inches away from the try line, driven back by Marist. Nasinu again, few inches away, working hard with the forwards. They picked it up again, diving over. The referee says no. You fell short, but the ball is still there from Nasinu. 7 points to 3. Nasinu weighing their options. Again, falling short. Looking for the ball as the halfback, but the forwards is there. They have numbers out wide, but the fly half decides to bring it back in field. Again, the defense is there for Marist. 7 points to 3. There's an overlap, but now they've knocked it on, did they? Knockback, says the referee. Again, the defense is there for Marist. Nasinu still with possession. Inches away from the try line. Desperate defense from Marist. Great work in defense by Marist. Driven back is Nasinu, but the referee says we'll come back for the penalty. They try to take it quickly. Nasinu again, head down, dives over. No, but they've knocked it on. Yes, the referee rightfully spotted that one. So, wonderful work in defense by Marist. Well, that was excellent. You talk about team effort in defense. Marist certainly did it. Working hard in defense, and eventually they've turned the ball over. Nasinu knocking it on in the process, so it's going to be a defensive scrum for Marist. Replacement players also coming in. Wakilau is out, as well as Roseru Vakula. Kilioni Tambakuro has been replaced, and the impact players has gone in for Marist. Defensive scrum. Johnny Lendua to throw into the scrum. Lendua. The scrum goes down. Penalty to Marist. Daveta to try and look for territory. Thumps it downfield. takes Marist away from the red zone, but still inside their own territory. Mafesa Kafua to throw into the lineout. Now this is Emmanuel Takayawa. Marist tries to scramble there on the lineout. Well, an early jump from Nasinu. Now Emmanuel Daveta takes it quickly, brings it out. The replacement player has gone in and continued the hard work. Well, that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty to Marist. Now taken quickly by Nasinu. Still 7 points to 3. Under heavy conditions here at the Bidesi ground. My apologies. Heavy conditions here. This is Buckest Ground 2. Bidesi ground is at the USP end of Lozala of the ANZ Stadium. What will be the decision this time from Nasinu? Now they've taken it. Take the defense head on, but advantage. That was a high tackle from Emani. Now the fly half brings it back in field. Still Nasinu takes on the defense. Penalty taken again by Nasinu. They will run straight. Head down. That was straight down. Penalty. Someone should be already on the yellow card, but Nasinu takes it quickly. Dived over. Yes, that's a try. So Nasinu doing all the hard work. 8 points to 7 with the conversion still yet to come. That was the hard work from Nasinu, working well on attack, but indiscipline creeping in from Marist. And Nasinu Secondary School have taken a slender lead by 8 points to 7 with the conversion to come. Again, it's anybody's game in this type of condition, but Nasinu has certainly adapted well to the conditions here at Lozala Bay. The fly half brings it back in, and that one is over. So 10 points to 7. Nasinu leading Marist in the under 16 grade Southern Zone Secondary Schools rugby semi-final. Marist will need to get their act together now. If you are to show your championship status, you deliver in this type of moments. Now Ryan Moko, again the fly half for Nasinu is there, drills it back. Moko again is there. So penalty to Marist. Now a penalty to Marist. Penalty to Marist. What will they decide? Katamudu Nambitu is there. They will take the defense head on. Marist, they will have to work closely. Out it comes. Another penalty. Johnny Lindua tries to clear that one away, but couldn't do so, but the advantage was there. Again, Nandaveta with the ball. He runs straight. They retained it well. Lendua brings it back. Meters away from the try line. Still Marist. Mudunambitu goes back in field. Takes on the defense. Sets it up well. Now Lendua walks on the short side. There's numbers out wide. Takes on the defense. Lendua, the ball is there again with him. Head down. Taking on the defense. Continuity is there. Marist brings it away. Again, another penalty to Marist. Ten points to 8. Nasinu leading. Ten points to 7. Now Marist again. They will bring in their heavy forwards to try and maneuver their way closely to the try line of Nasinu Secondary School. Now taken quickly. Is there the money? No, but they managed to set it up well. Lendu again spinning in the tackle. There is a man in the Veta. He sets it up well again. Lendua looks for the ball. There's numbers out wide. Defense is also there. Is that a forward pass? We'll try and confirm. So that was a forward pass. Defensive scrum for Nasinu. Desperate defense by Nasinu. Working well for them. Defensive scrum for Nasinu. Right on the 22-meter line. Now Marist will need to have a big scrum in this one if they are to turn it over. But they've been strong in the scrum. Defensive scrum penalty to Nasinu. Well, they're rushing things. Takes on the defense. Now again covering, but well done by number 23, Tebita Ndelaimba. He sets it up well. Now again the forwards. Now the penalty taken quickly by Marist. They will need to work it out well. Again, head on. Lendu again with the ball. Ndaveta releases it out wide, but they knocked it on. Another defensive scrum for Nasinu. Still Nasinu leading 10 points to 7. Defensive scrum for Nasinu. They've done it well. Ball is out. Now picked up by Lendua. The replacement halfback, now it counts. Going back in field. That was a dangerous tackle on Lepanim Bavai. Yes, that was a dangerous tackle on Lepanim Bavai. Yellow card. So Nasinu will have a man down in this one. So the captain says we'll try and get the 3 points to level the game up. It's a close one. Still 10 points to 7. Ryan Moko to try and level the scores. Moko looks closely. Breathes heavily. Leans forward. Ryan Moko puts it over. So the scores are level at 10 points all. Well done by Ryan Moko, the fullback. Zachary Corona Moore is into the field of play. 10 points all. Nasinu will have to restart this one. 10 points all. Emani collecting it, bumping up the defense, setting it up well. Moko is there, banks it downfield, finds space. The chase is again there from Ryan Moko. The fly half for Nasinu runs away, taking on the defense. Strong run by the fly half for Nasinu. Now they've gone to the blind side. Dancing back infield, flicks it out again to the winger. They bring it back infield. Nasinu with possession right on the halfway mark. They retain it well. Now it comes again. Defense is there for Marist. Nasinu retaining the ball well. And it comes again, still on the halfway mark. Now the lanky flanker, he's been hard working ever since he came onto the field. The halfback again, finding his players, but still on the halfway mark. They're working hard, Nasinu. They set it up again. Switching play. Again, dancing away from his opposite number. Going down. Again, Nasinu, slowly. Knockback, says the referee. Nasinu again retains possession. Takes 2 defenders to bring them down. Advantage, says the referee. Still Nasinu. Puts a high one. Moko is there. He takes it well. Will come back for the penalty. 10 points all. Now Nasinu again. Penalty to Marist. That's well done by the captain. The open side flanker, Chikotani Davalebu. Turning it over. Well done by the Valebu. Chikotani Davalebu. Quickly pouncing on that isolated player. Now, Emani to find touch. Few meters away from the halfway mark. Now the valuable marshalling his forwards to get the job done. The open side flanker, the hard-working captain, Chikotani the valuable. Marist to throw into the lineout. Well, again, the free kick is gone against them. Scrum just a few meters away from the halfway mark, but still inside Marist territory. The danger is still there. Can Nasinu create an upset in this one? The referee says again we'll take the scrum again, we'll set it up well. Ten points all. Now it goes. The switching play back in field, but Nasinu has knocked it on in the process. A scrum for Marist. The fly half tries to switch play back onto the halfway mark, but the defense is there from Emani Ndaveta, the blind side flanker for Marist. Now he is at number 8. Lindua to throw into the scrum. Ndaveta waits for the ball at the back. Good scrum. Moko dances away. Now that's a forward pass. A forward pass from Ryan Moko. Well, a little bit of players shoving each other. Now the referee has called on the skipper Chikotani the valuable and number 23 Tevita Ndelaimbao. So Ndelaimbao has been called up with the captain Chikotani the valuable. Davita Ndelaimbao. Chone Lendua to fit into the scrum. Replacement players have also gone in. Good work in the scrum, but picked up at the back by Nasinu. A man in Daveta is there. Well, he was the first one on that rack. Ball flicked out in the open. Nasinu driven back by the defense of Marist, but they set it up well. Again, Nasinu with possession. They retain possession. A player is down for Nasinu. Penalty to Nasinu. Now they've taken it quickly. Again, run straight. They've set it up again on the 22-meter mark. Over the 10 they go. Nasinu again. Ryan Moko. Now, is that the hooter? 10 points all. Can this be an upset for Nasinu? But again, a very strong win in front of him. 10 points all. They fly up for Nasinu. Just a few meters away from the 10-meter mark to try and kick this for Nasinu. A very strong wind blowing against him. Nasinu leans back, looks straight, looked at the upright, leans forward closely, and coming with that one. No, it's away on the upright. Now Moko brings it out. Now that is Ndelaimbao. He runs strong, goes back in field. Good work by Ndelaimbao. He's taken down in the tackle. Ball retention is there. Chone Lendua. Marist on the halfway mark. Lendua again. Penalty to Marist. Penalty to Marist. So Marist play is still undecided, though, so they wanted to change the ball. Number 18, Mafesa Kafua. Now, but Daveta says we'll try and go for territory. So Daveta finds territory inside Nasinu's danger zone. They will have to work it well in the line out. Zachary is there, the replacement lock forward. Zachary couldn't control that, but Nasinu has possession. They bring it out. So that's the referee says It's full time, but it's still 10 points all. We'll have to wait for the referee's decision in this one. Extra time, sudden death. It's going to be a scrum for Marist. So Marist, is it a scrum or will they have to restart the game as a kickoff? A substitute going in. Scrum to go down. Johnny Lindua to fit into the scrum. Kata Mudunambitu is there at fly half. So we'll start off with the scrum, and it's going to be Marist to fit into the scrum. Lendua, now Daveta is there. He's a strong ball runner. Takes 3 defenders to bring him down right on the halfway mark. Lendua brings it back in the open. Defense is there from Nasinu. They set it up again well. Out it comes. Kata Mudunambitu tries a cut-out pass. But the referee says, well, come back. Come back for the penalty. Emani tries to find touch. Emani Ndaveta, the blindside flanker. Now they've called for a scrum again. So scrum right on the halfway mark. Johnny Lindua, the replacement halfback for Marist, to fit into the scrum. Emani again waits for the ball at the back, brings in Ryan Moko, the fullback, tries to evade the defense for Nasinu. They have numbers out wide, but they retain the ball well. Marist again. Emani runs back to the traffic. Defense is there. Strong defense by Nasinu. But Emani Ndaveta knocks it on in the process. So, turnover, and it will be a defensive scrum for Nasinu. Nasinu, a defensive scrum, few meters away from the 10-meter mark, but still inside their own territory. The referee says, we'll set it up again. Nasinu defending well in their own territory. Marist failed to capitalize on the opportunity presented to them. Now Nasinu. Ball went loose. Lendua, Nasinu again. They have numbers. Defense is there. Now picked up by Marist, the inside center. Lepani Mbavai. Marist again, finding momentum inside Nasinu's territory. Emani flicks it out on the open. There's numbers there, and running away from Marist is Ndela Imbao. He dived over for the try. Ndela Imbao. Tevita Ndela Imbao, wearing jersey number 23, connected to that pass, does the hard work, and as that happens, the referee says it is a try, and Marist have qualified for the Southern Zone Under-16 final, beating Nasinu by 15 points to 10.